Krista, Alex, what do you guys think of my new figures? I got the Wonder Woman from the movie. I got the new Wonder Woman. So this is from the movie. And then Alex, I have only 2 hands. Could you move that for me? Boom! Rebirth Batman from Dark Knight's Metal.
Very cool. I heard the whole explanation.
You did, so you got a sneak peek. What do you think, Alex?
Amazing.
Thank y'all. So, oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hit you. I will say this. I did order the Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 89, the battle suit, which I thought that was really cool. And I do have the Superman on the way, so hopefully they'll come in. And I did pre-order like 2 months ago Damian Wayne at Death Knight's Batman. I still want to get Thomas Wayne Batman because I love Flashpoint.
It's amazing, but I don't want to be on camera.
Well, you know what?
I'm tired.
You know what, Krista? Krista. Let the world see that beautiful face. Yet another experimental camera angle, because sometimes I just don't want to get my tripod, and I'm okay with balancing my phone on my laptop. Now, I have 2 pieces of loot that I want to talk about today. One, I ordered and it came in today, which I was super excited for because I could not find this at any Walmart. And the other one was actually a surprise buy that I wasn't expecting, but I saw it and I thought, why not? So that's right here on this side. However, I do want to talk about some of the McFarlane toys that I promised I would do in the last video. Unfortunately, I forgot, and when I was editing the video, I just didn't feel like filming a whole clip, so I thought, you know what, I'll put it in February's vlog. So this is what I want to talk about with McFarlane Toys. I think their figures are good. Not perfect, but really, really good. I've been blown away by the quality of a lot of their stuff, though some of it has been pretty bad. I'm looking at all those animated figures, seriously there. But the figures that I've picked up, I have been blown away by their quality, their articulation, and everything about them. So I'm going to run down that list real quick, then I want to talk about my pre-orders, and then I want to talk about the figures that I will be picking up. First figure I picked up from this line was actually the Hellbat armor, which blew me away. I was blown away by the quality, I was blown away by the articulation, I was just blown away by how good this line was from this one figure, because it sold me on this line. I was like, oh my gosh, this line's amazing. Granted, I saw some of the other figures, like the animation, I was like, never mind. But that Hellbat armor is a gorgeous figure, great articulation, great size. It is definitely worth the money, and it's just such a cool design that we finally get to see in plastic form. So I was really, really excited about that. So that was the first figure I picked up. After that, I picked up the Detective Comics 1000 Batman, which made sense because at the time Detective Comics 1000 came out, so it was pretty big. Personally, I do like the figure. Some people complain the head's a little too small, and looking at it, it's a little too small, but it's not that bad. But overall, I like the figure. I just wish they went with the traditional Jim Lee symbol instead of the one they did for the cover. Again, that's a cover problem. It is faithful to the artwork, but I'm just surprised that, like, they did that design. Why not go with the traditional bat suit or, like, the traditional, like, Jim Lee, like, whatever. I like that figure. I think it's good. Few problems, but I can overlook them. After that, I believe the next figure I picked up from them was the actual Arkham Asylum Batman. Now, worth noting, I am not a gamer. I have not played any of the games. I have watched the cutscenes. I've done a lot of cool stuff actually looking at the game's artwork and designs because I love the designs of that series. And the Arkham Asylum suit is not my favorite bat suit, but I still like it. So when I saw it, I picked it up. But they have released an Arkham Knight suit, which is my favorite bat suit from that series, and I can't wait to pick that up. So getting a little early on that. Can't wait to pick up that figure. But the actual Arkham Assault suit is pretty good. I really do like the Arkham Asylum design. Again, it's not my favorite among all the video games, but it is a good design, and I really liked it, so I was happy to pick up the figure. After that, I picked up the White Knight Batman, which really surprised me with how accurate was the artwork. I mean, it really felt like the artwork came to life. Like, you reached in a comic book and pulled it out. It is a great figure, great articulation, great accessories. I was really blown away by the accuracy of the figure. So that really cemented in my mind that they have the ability to really make artwork come to life. Except when it comes to animation. I'm sorry, those 3 animation figures are garbage, McFarlane. I said it, and I mean it. Seriously, they're not good. But everything else you've done, pretty good. And everything I've bought, I have loved thoroughly. So I just want to preference that. The line is good, but not perfect. First wave, definitely rough. After that, I feel like they've really cemented everything. Now, as you saw in the last clip of this month, I did pick up the Rebirth / Death Knight Batman and the movie Wonder Woman, which both of them are amazing. That Batman figure is awesome. I love the articulation. I love the accessories. I love the detailing. It is like my definitive Batman right now. I love the Rebirth design, and that figure is so nice. It's so good. I was blown away by it. So, that is my favorite Batman figure as of now. Again, as of now, it is my favorite Batman figure. I just love posing it, and I have a lot of fun with it. Now, the Wonder Woman figure, very good. I was really blown away by the detail and the articulation. It did a really good job balancing the two. However, the face is a little off to me. I think it's the eyes not being fully painted. Either way, I still like the Wonder Woman figure, and I think it came with great accessories. Now, the last figure I have that I want to talk about is the Nightwing figure. I did pick up the Nightwing figure, and I love it. I was blown away by its articulation. But I was already expecting higher articulation because of the other figures. Nightwing, for some reason, just felt more articulated, and I think that's because he's a simpler sculpt, so you can move the joints a little easier and get him a little higher. Really like that figure. I think it's great. I love the beat sticks. So that was the first non-Batman figure I picked up from the line. And again, it really cemented how good this line was to me. Not perfect, but just really, really good and consistently good with a lot of the figures that I picked up. Now let's talk about my pre-orders. So I pre-ordered Death Knight Batman, which I can't wait. I love Death Knights, though I can't wait for us to go back to the traditional status quo of comics. Future Stock's been pretty interesting, so I'm a little interested in some of the stuff they're doing, but I can't wait to go back to traditional comics. That's just kind of what I love. I like my, Batman. I don't mind shaking up here and there, but I think there was too much change too soon. I've already talked about my feelings on Future Shock, but either way, I love that Death Knight Batman design, so always happy to pick that up. And then I pre-ordered Damian Wayne Robin. Damian Wayne Robin is my favorite Robin. Like, it's hard to pick him or Dick because they're both such great characters. But I love that Robin design, so I was happy to pick it up. I actually didn't pick up the Mattel version because I heard they were doing a Robin, so when the pre-orders came, I picked it up. Now, in terms of figures that are out there, but surprisingly aren't widely available yet, I guess my area just hasn't gotten them yet, I will be picking up Thomas Wayne Batman. Love that Batman design, and I will be picking up the Red Hood figure because that figure looks amazing. Like, it's so gorgeous. I love it. All the pictures that it's in looks absolutely amazing. So that is my pre-orders, the figures that are out that I will be picking up, and then lastly, the figures that are coming out that I'm really excited about is the entire Batman Beyond wave. Outside of the Build-A-Figure, I think it's an awesome wave. Personally, though, I would have done Robin Beyond instead of Batwoman Beyond. But the entire wave is Batman Beyond, which I will be picking up, like I said. Shriek, which I will be picking up, like I said. Batwoman, which, again, I preferred Robin Beyond, but I like her character, and I will be picking up that figure. And Blight, which I love Blight, one of the best Batman villains of all time. And Shriek is one of the most creative Batman villains of all time. So I'm super excited to actually get those guys in plastic form. The Build-A-Figure's trash, I'm sorry, but that two-headed Joker Batman thing from Future's End, I'm sorry, that's just not a good idea. Nobody liked it. Why is that the Build-A-Figure? Why couldn't it have been Robin Beyond? Or you could do the Build-A-Vehicle. Like, I would love to actually have the Batmobile Beyond in figure form. I think that'd be really cool to actually have, like, a Hot Wheel of that, or just kind of like a big vehicle of that. Either way, I think the Build-A-Figure's trash. I will pick up the whole line, and I will be pre-ordering it when that goes down. And the other figures that they just announced was John Stewart, which I'm picking that up. He is one of my favorite Green Lanterns. I love him in Justice League, so I'll be picking that figure up. Bizarro, which I think is amazing. I want to pick that figure up too. And lastly, Nightwing Who Laughs. I'm sorry, I'm not picking up that figure. That one just looks kind of generic to me, so I won't be picking those guys up. Now let's talk about the figures that I do have. So, I did order Superman. I will be getting that one in soon, hopefully within the next week or two. But as you can see, I did pick up Armored Wonder Woman, which, this suit is gorgeous. I love the design of this suit. I think it's absolutely amazing, so I can't wait to actually mess with this in figure form. I think it'd be really, really cool. So that's why I didn't talk about this figure, because I had it right here. And again, I did order Superman, and that is on the way, so I can't wait to actually get that figure in hand. That one actually sells for, like, the normal price on Amazon and other retailers, but for some reason, Jason Todd and Flashpoint Batman, they sell for like $60 each, and I'm sorry, I'm not paying 3 times the price to get that figure. I love the characters, not that much, and they shouldn't be that expensive. Again, that's my personal opinion. I will also, by the way, try to pick up the Flash, but that one's more lesser on my totem pole. Same thing with Azrael. I do want to pick those guys up eventually, but they're kind of lower on the totem pole. I really want to get a lot of the Batman characters. I really want to get a lot of the Bat family, and I picked mostly this up to complete because I love the design, but I also at least want to get my DC Trinity, my Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. And speaking of Wonder Woman, this was a figure I was surprised to find, and I wasn't expecting to pick up, but this is the DC Direct Collectibles Wonder Woman. And I actually love this design for Wonder Woman. It's my favorite look for her because it's kind of got the battle bikini, but it also has armor to it, which I like Wonder Woman fully armored. When she had the full plate armor, I really like that. I think it makes sense for her character. And Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the battle bikini that you see in a lot of comic books. Just my preference. But either way, I think this is a great combination of the two where it is armored, but it also is still that battle bikini look where it's still sexy, but it's also a little practical. I mean, as practical as superhero comics can be, and Wonder Woman's a character that I do like when she actually is in full armor. In fact, I would love to see a variant of this painted up to be her normal color scheme. I think that'd be really cool and a fun variant to do. McFarlane Toys, get on that. But yeah, I was not expecting to pick up this figure, and then I saw it. This was originally $25.94. However, I picked this up at half off at my comic shop, so I was super excited about that. And then this was actually its normal retail price on Amazon. So yeah, I'm going to add those guys to the collection, which has grown quite a bit. I've actually been reorganizing a lot of this to make it so I have more room. But McFarlane Toys has just been releasing so many good figures. Like I said, there's a lot that I want to pick up, and I will be picking them up as they come out. I'll be doing my pre-orders. But one thing that I will say about McFarlane Toys that I have to commend them is how personal they are, how much they really do care about what they're making. I love the variety they're giving. I would like to see a little more in terms of, like, oh, let's do a Blue Beetle. Or, oh, hey, let's do, like, this character. Minor complaint, but I think what they do have, where you have to have a line with so much Batman, I think they've done it really well, where there's only a few retools and repaints. I think that's really clever. I'm happy that they found that balance where they're releasing new Bat characters along with other characters so you don't get a bunch of stagnation or you don't get a bunch of repaints. Very clever on their part, so I can't wait to see what else they're going to do. Again, I have my pre-orders up, and when more figures go up for pre-order, I will be pre-ordering them, and then we'll be unboxing them, and I'll be talking about them a little bit more on the channel. But remember, this is an art channel, so try to keep it related to that, and I try to keep the toy stuff related to the vlogs, because I know that's what we originally were about. So, yeah, that's it for today. I am actually pretty tired. I had class today. I got to sleep in, which was nice, but the problem is when sleeping in, you kind of get more tired if you didn't sleep in. So I got some coffee right here. I'm going to write a paper, open these toys up, play with them, put them on the shelf, display them, and then we're going to knock out the rest of this week and finish strong. I say that like I'm done with school, but I'm not. But at least I'm taking it 1 week at a time to try and just get ahead and be super productive. Laundromat's on fire. Yep. That's about my week right there. It's still on fire, apparently. Oh! Yeah, it's really on fire. Oh, dang. Nicole, how did you do that? You killed it. Oh, you killed... This is why the dinosaurs went extinct, kids. This is why. Alright, guys. I am in a good mood because my Buccaneers won the Super Bowl. This is old news to you, but this literally has just happened. Like, look at the date. We just won the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not a huge sports guy. I'm not a huge football guy. I like playing football. I don't like watching football. But I grew up in Tampa, Florida. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I love the Buccaneers. They are my home team. I've been to some of the games before. I grew up like 20, 25 minutes away from the stadium. So, obviously, I like my Bucks. And they won. I'm really happy. You know, for the longest time, we had a nickname for them called the Succaneers. That's what we called them for a while. And now they're winning. So, you know, just want to say that is freaking awesome that we just won the Super Bowl. I am just blown away. But I did not make a vlog just to talk about that. In fact, we have a bit of loot. Now, I talked about this in my last clip. Boom! This is McFarlane Toys Superman. Specifically, Superman from Action Comics 1000, which I love how they did Superman and Batman from their 1000s issues. I think that's really cool. And I absolutely love this artwork. And he comes with fists, so I plan on actually using the fists to recreate that, like, iconic pose. Like, that's just such a Superman pose. So I'll be happy to actually recreate that. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this figure. It looks so nice. This is like such a definitive Superman to have. And for me, who just got a definitive Batman, I actually kind of technically have my definitive Trinity. Let me explain. DC's Trinity is Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And I have a definitive Batman figure. Boom, right there. Love that Rebirth figure. Looks absolutely amazing. And now I have a definitive Superman. Well, don't really have a definitive Wonder Woman. You see, I love the movie Wonder Woman, and the two McFarlane toys they've released of Wonder Woman are the movie ones. That is the DC Direct Wonder Woman, which in my opinion would be my definitive Wonder Woman, but as you can see, she's a little on the short side and doesn't really scale very well with these figures. So yeah, and yeah, I don't think Wonder Woman is shorter, or at least that much shorter than Batman and like Superman. Like it doesn't work for me. Like, to me, personally, I think they're, like, the same height, or maybe she's, like, a little shorter. Or you go with the original idea where she's taller, because, you know, she's an Amazon. So yeah, the fact that she's like a whole head and shoulders shorter just doesn't do it for me at all. So as of now, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman is my definitive Wonder Woman. Love the armor, and then that the comic version from DC Directs, that's just kind of this is the Wonder Woman figure I want and I will be waiting for. But either way, I have my Trinity. I'm pretty happy. I just can't wait for McFarlane Toys to release an actual Wonder Woman figure. And yeah, I actually have most of these figures now. So yeah, love this line. They're so good. Can't wait to pick up more and put them on the shelf. You guys know my thoughts on it. You know, that was the previous clip, but I just thought I'd update you guys, letting you know that I have my Superman. Now, I do have a package there. I'm actually going to be mailing something to Sarah. We'll be celebrating our 6-year anniversary, which I'm super excited. Then after that, I will be getting ready for tomorrow because I do have school. So I'm going to try and crush this week. I got probably, let's see, hold up. I got my concept due. I got my takeaway, my writing idea. I gotta watch 5 videos because economics has 4 videos, and then not Making of Christian Mind. Writing for Animation has 1 video. Then I got Making of Christian Mind tomorrow. I got the live lecture. So all I have to do is do the reading for that, then do the reading for economics, do the paper for economics, do the 3 papers for writing for animation. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a busy week, and I think there's a quiz in there too somewhere. But you know what? I'm going to crush it because I try to do the best I can, and that's what I'm going to do. Got a list of comics to read, which I will be getting to after I finish my homework because I'm trying to be responsible. Hey guys, so it is, I don't even know what date it is. It is the day after Valentine's Day. Just celebrated my 6-year anniversary with Sarah, and I actually just opened up a package from her, which is the loot I want to show real quick. But I'm tired, I'm a little stressed. I have counted not 1, not 2, but 3 papers due, and they're both like 4 pages, and then the other one's just like 2 paragraphs. Not too bad, but I don't like writing papers that aren't art related. So like if it's like on economics, which is what 2 of my papers are, that's not fun, and that's a little stressful for me. So with that all said, though, I thought it'd be fun to show you guys the loot real quick because it's some awesome stuff that Sarah got me, and I'm just super excited, so let's cut to that. The first bit of loot is actually from my dad. My dad went out and bought Tampa Bay shirts, which is awesome. This is my home team. It's the only team of football I care about. You guys know I'm not a huge football fan, but the Bucks are my home team, so I am happy that I do have a shirt now. But let's cut to the stuff Sarah got me. Boom! This awesome t-shirt. I love how graphic-y and artsy it is. It's a T-Rex. It's amazing. But that is like cool loot. This is Omega loot. Look at this. First off, I don't know how that fell. I didn't even touch that. But first off, we got some root beer candy, which is awesome. We got He-Man and the Master Universe. This is the complete series, which I do love He-Man. I grew up with the 2000X one, but my dad did have a few DVDs of the original He-Man, which I really enjoyed watching, so that's awesome to finally have, and I'll definitely be marathoning this. This was also done by Funimation, which they're a fun, awesome company. Like, the stuff they did was really cool. Even though I'm not a fan of the rotoscoping, they still did a lot of awesome stuff. Second to last, the penultimate piece of loot, the complete Steven Universe set. First off, you guys know I actually love Steven Universe. It's a really good show. I love the art direction. I love the storytelling. I love the lore, the world. They do such a good job with this series where it makes you want to watch more. And I think it's a great show. A lot of it is just absolutely awesome. I love the fusion. I just love everything about the show. It's just done so well. And this has Steven Universe Future, and the movie, which was awesome. I actually just saw the movie when Sarah was in. She brought it and we watched it, which was super fun. But yeah, so this is awesome. But there is one final piece of loot I have to show you that just blew my mind. It's a pack of sensu beans. That is amazing. It's so cool. In fact, I actually just opened it and then realized I should probably film this because this just is so cool. I'm going to try one real quick because I really want to see what these taste like. All right, so I got it open. Let's put one in my hand. All right, I just opened it up. Let's grab one, put it on the desk, and let's try it. All right. It's a hard candy. I actually was kind of expecting a jelly bean, but this is actually pretty cool because it's like supposed to be like hard and crunchy in the show because you always hear them like chewing on it. Powder, ooh, it's good. It's actually pretty good. Got like a powdery kind of taste, like those like little fruits you can get, those little like hard candy fruits you get at like gumball machines. Actually, not that bad. I'm trying to figure out what flavor this is because it does not say, but that's actually really good. I'm gonna have another one. Got it. Let's do another one. Very good. Very good. Probably gonna eat all of them like tonight, writing my papers. But yeah, that's pretty good. So that's all the loot for today. I needed that. That really refreshed me, and now I'm gonna knock out my 3 papers.